Thanks very much, and thanks for the opportunity to address this point, because Dr. Thorning has made a couple references to the inappropriateness of the model we use to estimate the employment. Our model is a very simple model. I acknowledge that, and in fact, I endorse it, obviously. Whatever we do within any modeling, you have to assume things. You have to build in assumptions, and my model has absolute minimum number of assumptions, and the basic findings that fall out of it are that you're going to get a lot of jobs because of the increased labor intensity and the domestic content. That won't go away no matter how much we complicate the model. Now, by contrast, the model that Dr. Thorning has referred to is full of hidden assumptions that she makes no reference to, and in fact, I have the full paper here. It's very unclear what the references are, and I won't go through all of them, but I want to get to the punchline, the conclusion of their model, where Dr. Thorning says that this is going to have serious negative consequences. Lieberman, Warner, and they know that because of the general equilibrium model that they've built. Well, if you turn to page 12 of her testimony that shows the model and the results, and I'm only going to refer to the high-cost case. So we see the GDP estimate at 2014 as 16.1 trillion, and so forth. I want to break that down just so we understand what's really in this model. It's very important to understand this. They begin with the 2005 level of national income, which is 12.4 trillion. And then they have a baseline case without Lieberman-Warner. Without Lieberman-Warner, you come out with 16.4 trillion. With Lieberman-Warner, high-cost case, you come out with 16.1 trillion. It's the difference between a growth of 32% versus 30%. Almost indiscernible. And I want to break this down further so it's clear, put it in terms that are real for people. Per capita income in 2005 is $41,300. And if we move their model, and I'm not even going to get into my criticism of the hidden assumptions. I'm saying let's go with their conclusion. This is their conclusion that she was just referring to. Under the baseline situation, so we started 2005 at 41,300. Their baseline estimate for 2014 without Lieberman-Warner is $50,930. With Lieberman-Warner, it is $49,900. Again, almost indiscernible from their own model, from her testimony, okay? And that takes no account of these factors that I was referring to. The increase in labor intensity, the increase in domestic content, the reduction in fossil fuel expenditure, and a solution to global warming.
Dr. Poland, thank you for that answer. And I might note how proud we are in Massachusetts. You're at the University of Massachusetts. Thank you so much for being here. Excuse me?
I love UMass. Thank you.
And you know, I love UMass, and I love the fact that you're from UMass. And by the way, I also love the Boston Celtics. I love them with every bone in my body. But I would like to note that we are honored to have your mother and father in the audience, the owners of the Washington Wizards, Abe and Irene Poland, who are sitting right over here in the front row, and we're very proud to have them here with us today as well. And I can understand your split allegiance on that.
No, not split.
No, I mean you like UMass, but not
like
Celtics.
UMass,
that's what I mean by split. I mean, I know there's no love for the
clear.
Celtics in your entire being. That I know. And let me go to you, Mr. Kennard, in terms of the small business aspect of this and the benefits that flow from the construction and efficiency industry investments. Could you deal with that question for a second?
On energy efficiency, I'd like to point out that there are 27 million small businesses. They're half of the economy. And getting them made energy efficient doesn't require anything in the way of taxpayer support. If these businesses become energy efficient, they save money. They cut their energy bills. The hang-up is getting the information to them about the availability of practical, affordable options for new lighting or whatever. And the difficulty has been getting their attention, because small business owners have many responsibilities and haven't focused much on energy costs. They've assumed they can't do anything about it. That's changing now, because the soaring energy prices are compelling small business owners to pay attention. There's been recent polls. Energy costs have displaced health care costs as a priority concern for small business owners. So they're really now taking it serious. So the point is to get them the information, say, hey, you can do this now. You don't have to wait on government or the utilities or anybody else. You've got options now that will save you money.